Doing great, Mark. You're doing fantastic. We got the Alabama LSU game on Saturday, and though in years past this game would be a highly competitive game, it would have college game day in the mix. Everybody would be talking about this particular game, but even though LSU 4-4, that team is going to come into Tuscaloosa rallying behind its head coach Ed Orgeron. This will be his last Alabama LSU matchup.
Yeah, LSU obviously a few weeks ago showed that it could explode on occasion, ripped up Florida 49-42, and also had that game against Auburn that even though they lost, they were the better team on the field for most of the game before they blew it late against Bo Nix and company. So still a lot of talent on that LSU roster. And speaking of which, Stephen, maybe the most important aspect of this game, considering that Alabama always recruits at the best level and LSU's right there in the top 5 typically, is the recruiting portion of this, and a big weekend in Tuscaloosa in regards to the top recruits. And I'm sure many of them have both of these schools on the board.
Oh, absolutely. And this, Mark, is a huge game for LSU. Even if it does not win, if it can be really competitive in this game, then whoever the coach will be after it all is finished with this season, that coach can go out there and tell these recruits, hey, we came up just short against Alabama, but you can be that piece to get us back to where we need to be at, and that is continuously being in contention for national championships. There will be several visitors in Tuscaloosa. I know Alabama recently has gotten the 4-star defensive line prospect in Walter Bob from Louisiana to commit to the Tide for 2022. It also has the 4-star, very talented wide receiver, Aaron Anderson, one of the top receiving prospects from the state of Louisiana, committed to Alabama as well. But there's going to be several guys on campus, several official and non-official visitors at Bryant-Denny Stadium. For LSU, the main thing for it is going to be, can it be as competitive as possible? Can it get some big plays? Can it create some type of energy where, even with, like I said, Coach O gone after this year, this game is pivotal where you're trying to keep as many as those in-state kids in Louisiana as possible.
In 2018, before Joe Burrow was Joe Burrow, of course, Alabama went down and blew out the Tigers 29-0, and that was still quite a feat considering that LSU team won a major bowl game and finished in the top 6 in the country. Of course, Burrow came back and beat Tua in that tremendous 46-41 game that they had to stave off the Alabama comeback in Tuscaloosa. Then last year was back to a 38-point margin, 55-17. And again, Saturday looks to be more the same on primetime on ESPN, as Alabama's a 28-29 point favorite